Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SAT TV Week. Now I'm here at Cabsat where I'm pleased to be joined by David Gibbons, the CEO of Atheras Analytics SAS. David, thank you for joining me.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Now you've just been appointed the CEO. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so Atheras Analytics used to be based in the UK and in France, two sites. We've started to consolidate it all into France. Originally, I was going to be the CEO of the UK business. The decision was that I'm going to be now CEO of the French business, and we're going to grow it from there. It's it's an exciting time for me. So,
and tell me a little bit more about your vision. Why the decision was made to base yourself in Europe? I mean, there's some obvious answers to that one, but tell me what your vision is.
So the vision for the company has really come from a SATCOMs background. However, what we've got as a product is a SaaS, so software as a service product. The company so far has really been selling design software for designing your SATCOMs network. The real market for me is in the SaaS area, where the first one is Tempestus, which is sold into the operators, and then we have Utopia, which is sold to the enterprise users, so people who are using the internet in a professional manner. And now that's where I see the real big growth. So we're going to move away from more SATCOMs more into the SaaS area. SaaS, like SATCOMs, is looking at double-digit growth over the next 5 years, or doubling in size over the next 5 years. So we're kind of positioned in two really good growth marketplaces, once in a generation type marketplaces.
Now, David, looking at the market, it's disrupted. It's affecting the legacy companies. What do you see as the challenges? I mean, you've already talked about software as a service and, how the market's is changing. But what's the challenge moving forward? Because not everybody is adopting that change.
So what I see is SATCOMs has been really a marketing itself and providing the communication side of things. And what I see is similar to what we saw in the 90s and the early 2000s, where you had telecoms move into what was the internet, and you started having companies like Google and Facebook came along, and it was all enabled by the fact that we've got the cellular networks and data in there. But this is going to happen now with satellite communication. So we're going to move into an area where the SATCOMs is just an enabler for the rest of the marketplace. So we're going to see massive growth. 5G is the first mobile telecom protocol that's actually got satellite within that actual protocol. So as we move it further into this, it's just going to be another piece of technology in there, where the real market is going to be in what services do you provide in there. So it's really, I see this moving into a services type marketplace.
Now, there's going to be winners and losers as this market changes, but what's going to define success in this market?
Data and how we use data. We're using AI. People seem to be scared a little bit of AI, but I can tell people it's a tool like any other tool. Any tool can be dangerous, but it's how you use it. The companies that get in there and start using the AI at this stage and use it with SATCOMs, they're going to be the winners.
David, thank you for talking to me.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.